Alright, well today's episode is Keep Calm and Flutter On, and we get the return of Discord in this episode because Princess Celestia has decided that she has use for Discord's magic, and now that I guess it's because she has the six who control the elements of harmony on her side, she's willing to take this risk, I guess. I mean, I'm not sure if, you think she would have guessed that was the case the first time she froze him if she who wouldn't have use for Discord. He can do pretty much anything. But yeah. Well, for whatever reason, she decides that now is the time, even though she had the elements of harmony before when she and Luna wrote Discord. But okay, whatever. Now is the time. So she wants them to try to reform Discord, and she gives them the elements of harmony. She leaves because she has more important things to do than watch them babysit the most dangerous creature the world has ever seen. And yeah, she tells them to unfreeze Discord from stone, and then yeah, keep an eye on him, of course, with the elements of harmony in case they need to turn him back to stone. And she puts a spell on the elements so Discord can't take them and hide them like he did before, although she had a spell on them last time. She had them in her magic safe that nobody should be able to break into, and Discord had no problem walking right through that. So why she thinks this spell would work better, I don't know, but it doesn't really matter because all he has to do to make them worthless is poke one of them in the head and corrupt them anyway. We established last time, so this is still a bad plan. But okay, so regardless, though, they all have the elements. They unlock Discord, and the last note Celestia leaves is that she thinks that Fluttershy is the one to reform Discord, the element of kindness. So, yeah, Discord just needs to be shown a little kindness. But I don't know if maybe that's kind of interesting because I mean, of all the ponies last time, Fluttershy seemed to be the one he had by far the least personal interaction with. Like, what was it? Well, yeah, like beforehand when he's first meeting all of them, I think Fluttershy's uh, note was practically glanced over, and I think she was right before Pinkie Pie. Yeah, Fluttershy's kindness, and Pinkie Pie is a personal favorite of mine. And then corrupting them, Fluttershy was the only one he couldn't corrupt. Actually, maybe that's the key note here. But yeah, so it's where he really got under everyone else's skin before he just poked Fluttershy in the head because he couldn't actually get her to fall for it. But so okay, Fluttershy, uh, Celestia is convinced is the answer. So okay, he uh, pops out of his stone prison. He reveals that he already knows the plan. He can hear everything when he's turned to stone. That doesn't turn off his consciousness. That just freezes him forever. So it's not only imprisonment, but it's torture as well. But all right, so yeah, Discord comes to life. He gets right to work stealing the show, just with his magic, his sight gags, and laughing in everyone's face. Fluttershy tries to give him the stare, and he takes that and then laughs in her face and tells her she's hilarious. So, wow, he really is powerful. But okay, so yeah, Fluttershy though, she switches tactics. She invites him to stay at her house, I think that or Discord says that proposes that, I think, because if he's supposed to be reformed by her, that's who he's going to have to stay with. But so anyway, yeah, and Fluttershy, she switches tactics. She starts trying to befriend him on his terms, letting him shake up the place a little bit. He actually at one point lifts it off the ground and starts turning it in circles. So she gives him space. She gives him the benefit of the doubt, treats him kindly, and everyone else thinks that okay, that's a little too much trust in Discord. They seek out a reform spell, and I don't let's to know exactly what specifically what a reform spell that can't be used for anything else specifically does. But I don't know, just fill them full of manners. But all right, but Discord, when nobody's looking, he magics the paper out of the spell book and then eats all the spells. And so yeah, Fluttershy just tells them they won't need a reform spell. She's gonna bring them all over for dinner, have a dinner party with Discord, and see like get everyone some bonding time, and yeah, they're all just really skeptical. When they get to the party, they don't even want to give Discord a chance, although and Rainbow Dash kind of picks a fight with him, just saying that when he does his magic to liven up the dinner party and make the gravy bowl come to life and start passing out gravy, she says it's creepy, so then he starts getting the utensils and stuff to attack everyone, but okay, which, well, it's technically Rainbow Dash's fault, but I mean, Discord's not being nice either, but that's the deal breaker for everyone, while Fluttershy keeps trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Just when he says, well, no, I'm not doing that one, you just made the utensils mad, but, so, yeah, she tries to give him the benefit of the doubt, and, yeah, Discord, though, I mean, he's tormenting Angel Bunny behind her back, saying, yeah, he's just admitting that he's playing her for a fool, gloating about it, and, yeah, spinning his plan to break free and drive a wedge between her and the other friends, telling her the whole time that, yeah, he knew that she was so much nicer than them, and that Celestia is right to trust her and not them, really trying to drive a wedge between them, but, okay, so, yeah, well, he did for whatever reason, he already he's not hiding the fact that he's working behind her back very well. He corrupts a few beavers on Applejack's farm to get them to build a gigantic dam that floods the whole place, and, which everyone, when they hear about, they go running to find. They confront Fluttershy, who is wiser than they're giving her credit for. They're kind of hinting the whole time that Fluttershy pretty much knows what's up, but is still sort of trying to Discord space, still trying to befriend him without putting herself at risk. So that's our big climax there, where because Discord does, even though he's been saying the whole time that he's trying to play Fluttershy for a fool, he also, when she says that at the dinner party that she's giving Discord the benefit of the doubt because that's what friends do for each other, his eyes go wide. He's like, you mean we're actually friends, like, already? And she even adds a compliment on top of it. Of course, my house has never been this lively before, so, okay, Discord actually starts to value that, but, or like the thought of that anyway, so, okay, the big climactic scene is Fluttershy saying that, okay, as my friend, you need to fix all of this, it's not fair what you're doing, and she doesn't make it accusatory, she just, lays it out as it is, and Discord gives her the ultimatum, he'll fix it if she promises never to use her element against him, and, okay, but, anyway, well, long story short, yeah, just when you thought we were slowing down here, this is a great episode, like you always thought Fluttershy's episodes should be, but never quite were. Or at least that's my take anyway, because and a big part of the reason is Discord. He is a show stealer, bar none. He makes every moment entertaining, and he's, it's kind of an interesting question, can Discord be reformed from, well, we got a brief look at him last time, it's like, okay, now we need to sort of get into the mind of Discord a little bit. Can he be reformed? And as a setup, this is a little bit clunky because it's sort of backpedaling on what Discord is. There's a Deus Ex Machina spell just so he can't do what we saw him do last time, and then even though, yeah, based on what he did last time, that shouldn't even matter. He should, be able to turn all of the ponies into, dueling zombies or who don't know what elements of harmony are at the snap of his fingers or whatever. Just be able to turn the whole world upside down at will, but, or at least that's what it seemed like he could do last time, but, okay, no, this time he does have, limits, so he has to play mind games instead. Okay, so there's that. The fact that he cares about having friends, that's a little bit, well, there was no hint at that before. And the fact that he would give up the only thing he lives for, the very element of chaos, because he likes the idea of having a friend. I mean, that's putting something there that wasn't there before, but, okay, I would say it's woven in well enough, so, I mean, like, if, well, Fluttershy says at the end we have to find out if it worked, so, okay, if that's what Discord is actually about, and then it turns out he is, more or less, so, or at least to enough of an extent, so that for now he decides he's gonna rein it in, try to make nice with everyone, and, yeah, just still not totally behave, just, yeah, make sure they know that he's still Discord, or whatever his stipulation is, but, okay, so, yeah, oh, and a couple of the jokes, like, when Twilight first sees Celestia driving up with Discord statues, like, with all due respect, Princess, how could you bring Discord here? Yeah, get it? That's not very respectful. What, no follow-up asking everyone if they think she heard you? But, even so, okay, yeah, in spite of all of that, I think this is a great episode, and the reason, I mean, it's an episode about Fluttershy and Discord, and Fluttershy and Discord are great in this, and I mean, like I said, Discord is a big part of the reason. He is a show stealer, but I wouldn't say it's just because of him. Like, Fluttershy is just the support that allows Discord to be great. Because, I mean, yeah, her last few episodes, it seemed like they should have been great because of her, but there was always just, like, one or two just things that, like, seemed to kill the effect for me just enough, so I'm like, okay, it's pretty good. I mean, I loved the idea and, the extent to which it was accomplished, but, yeah, it's still, I mean, I've seen that done great, and this is not quite great, but, okay, now, yeah, this time around, it's like, this is sort of the payoff to all of those episodes. Like, it's not really Fluttershy's arc per se, but it's like, yeah, she has to apply all of her those lessons. She has to stand up for herself without picking a fight and be assertive and apply the element of kindness. But I love morals like this too, because yeah, we see the whole time that okay, Fluttershy's trying to be kind here, but she's not buying into Discord's tricks and stuff. Like, she can still be kind and not fall for what he's doing. Like, kindness is not weakness. And I really love morals like that because a lot of lesser shows, stories, whatever, they really like the thought of, okay, yeah, nice is fine, but nice is not always the answer. That sometimes you just have to be realistic and hardcore. It's like, no, you can be realistic and kind, and I mean, everyone else is trying to be realistic, like, but the thing is, they're not just being realistic by being tough on Discord and everything he does. Like, no, see that we got to be on the lookout for that. They're being realistic and fearful. They're worried about what he's going to do to them, and I mean, they're just lashing out, even though, well, they don't really have a strategy for making the situation something that would otherwise be more beneficial. Fluttershy does, this is she actually applies a really great way to work with someone, just like, yeah, trying to be like presenting yourself like, okay, this is on the table. We can be friends. I want to help you. I want to be nice to you. Okay, but I mean, yeah, you're not gonna do that by pulling me down to your level. Like, yeah, making it so that it has to be on your terms, that I'm not friends with the others anymore, and you get to do whatever you want, and you have to make that step to, okay, accept this, because I mean, this is what's available to you. So, are you gonna step up and accept it or not? So, and so yeah, and at the end, yeah, of course, well, again, a little bit clunky in the delivery. She agrees to his deal, gives up her element, and then he, instead of fixing it, he turns the flood into a giant ice pond to go skating on. So, and says that he's not going to change it back. So, but then when they give her the element, they're like, all right, he broke the deal, so obviously you don't have to uphold your end. She decides she's going to keep it anyway, that she's not going to use her element. So yeah, like, at that moment, you do realize episode Discord could have just taken over the whole world again. Like, I mean, there was nothing stopping him if Fluttershy's not going to use her element, because I mean, yeah, he's just now basically what she just said is he can break his end of the deal, and she's still not going to use it. And actually, even if he held up his end of the deal, it's like, okay, I fixed the pawn, but now I can do whatever I want. That's the rest of the deal. You don't. I fixed that one thing, and you never use your element on me. So, all right, that's little clunky there, but it's like okay, where he well, it's put to the test. It's like the moral. It does work that when he says like, okay, well, so what? If I don't change it back, I'm going to lose the one friend I ever had. And then he realizes what he just said, and it hurts him deep, hits him hard. But that still, like I said, that Discord would care about the idea of having a friend like that is sort of. I mean, it never showed up before, and they do hint at why it was there. Like he just never had one before, and like now that it's on the table, he kind of likes the idea. But okay, again, I mean, it's not totally convincing, but the fact that, I mean, even at the way they present him that as not totally reformed yet, like, okay, it's sort of shaky, like, that's, okay, that, like they said, they don't have him totally swing the whole 180 degrees, so, yeah, okay, maybe, yeah, they're gonna have that balance that, like, I don't know, get into it, what it's gonna take to bring him the rest of the way, or just maybe he's gonna always be that sort of anti-hero who, is, yeah, smug and a little bit of a nuisance, but, yeah, now is at least willing to meet them halfway. I don't know, well, however they're gonna play it. It worked well enough, and so yeah, like I said, I don't think that it's just because of Discord. I think Fluttershy, even though she's not the most entertaining portion of, I mean, Discord is stealing the show with his psych gags the whole time. I think Fluttershy, it plays a key role here. She's not just the support that Discord has to play off of to carry the whole episode. No, she presents a very great portrait of what kindness. Like, okay, what I mean, she steps up. She is the element of kindness this time. She gives it in a very convincing and very intelligent way, and yeah, paints a great picture of that sort of balance you need. That I mean, you can be kind. You can encourage people to be the best of themselves without putting yourself at risk. You know, kindness does not equal unrealistic. I mean, like I said, you know, everybody wants to dramatize this stuff, say that, like, okay, no, sometimes if you want to look out for yourself, or you want to be realistic, or you want to really do some good, you have to rein in the kindness. It's like, okay, no, that's dramatizing it. It's very simple. Kindness equals kindness. Realism equals realism. It's, yeah, unrealistic would have been thinking that Discord was going to swing the whole 180 degrees just because she bakes him a cake or something like that. It's like, okay, no, she said gives him kindness, puts it on the table for him to accept, but she doesn't put herself at risk. She remains very aware of what's going on for the most part, and because I mean nobody's perfect, but you know I think she really stepped up to the plate this time around and made it convincing enough that Discord would accept this. So okay, and like I said, it's really entertaining the whole time, and it's a great character progression. Even like the setup to it is kind of clunky, but the progression itself is done very well. So I think this is a great episode. I think it's Fluttershy's first great episode. Like I said, I think you've done great. You got me to say borderline great at least once, but not Fluttershy till now. So that's a big achievement here. So yeah, season 3 so far, it's like everybody has had to adjust to the new writers and stuff. Yeah, like Rainbow Dash and Pinkie Pie seem to pretty much have it down. Twilight Sparkle and especially the Cutie Mark Crusaders had really mixed results. Applejack and Spike seem to be up the creek without a paddle, and now Fluttershy is better than ever. So, okay, that's all across the board there. But yeah, this one, after it was seemed pretty 50-50, it even has been kind of the scale tipper back towards positive. Showing me that this laid into the admittedly short season that still has some great work to do. So or it still can anyway. But yeah, we'll see in this last stretch here. But yeah, the next episode is just for sidekicks. So okay, we'll see you with that one.